Yeah, Michael, usually what I see is Julie moving forward and back. She's got good lateral movement, but I wonder if she's gonna start going into that left side of hers because she's gonna run right into that big kick of Jenelyn Olsim.
High kicks early on from Jenelyn. Off both legs too.
There must be a little bit of that Vovinam we spoke about. Good hand combinations landed by Jenelyn early.
Slapping inside thigh kick from Mezabarba, just catching those high kicks from Jenelyn. Catches the low kick, looks to counter with the right hand.
Yeah, that's a good idea from Julie, just to let her know that, you know, if that low kick does come onto that thigh, she's going to try to grab it. I wouldn't mind seeing Jenelyn start to dig into that lower leg of Julie Mezabarba, just to slow down that movement as well.
Good cross thigh kick to the back leg there from Mezabarba. Muay Thai stylings early on from the Brazilian. Leads with the overhand right.
Ooh, nice entry into the takedown. With good defense. Yeah, Julie's got to dig for underhooks. Yeah, she let Jenelyn get a little bit too low with her hands, and once those hands got clasped together down around those lower thighs, she was able to suck her down. Now we need to see Julie let go of that headlock, unless she has a guillotine here, but I think Jenelyn's okay. Jenelyn's gonna try to turn her onto her side and put her flat onto her back. So Julie will not be able to utilize the wall to get back up. Hard to finish the guillotine from this position, especially with Jenelyn in the position that she is, in basically side control.
Mezabarba, who made her one debut in style with a big win over veteran Mei Yamaguchi. Locks up that leg of Jenelyn Olsim.
You can see Julie's trying to adjust the guillotine here, but it's going to be tough. Now there's possibly a Von Flue choke right here. Jenelyn can drive her left shoulder into the carotid artery of Julie, but now she's able to get back into full guard. That choke's gone. Julie might want to let go of the head right now.
Guard closed here from Mezabarba, 2:40 remaining. First round set for a 15-minute match. Both women looking to bounce back after losing in the semi-finals of the atomweight Grand Prix. Mezabarba to Stan Fairtex and Olsim to Ritu Folga.
Jenelyn's trying to separate the grip right now from that guillotine. She's going to try to frame off the face. I don't think there's much of a choke there, but she's stopping her progress.
Jenelyn tried for a hammer fist on the exit, slings the legs a little here. Will she allow Mezabarba up, or will she try and pass and go to side control, get on the ground with her?
I think Jenelyn wants to keep it on the ground. You know, she's very comfortable there. She's been, she's told us she wants the submission, and Julie's strength seems to be on the feet.
Content to sling the legs more here, Jenelyn Olsim from the Philippines.
Needs to be a little more active, Michael. She needs to be a little more active with the kicks, otherwise referee Sul Lyman is going to let Julie stand up.
Mezabarba tries for an up kick, but Olsim not in range for that. Instructions coming from both corners. You can hear Mark Sanjal, the genius from Team Lagai, in the corner of Jenelyn Olsim.
Good job of Julie to keep her legs in the front of Jenelyn. You can see Jenelyn's trying to create some lateral movement, trying to fake her out, yeah, but just not active enough with the kicks. You got to keep hammering those legs if you want to keep that position, otherwise the referee will stand you back up.
Let's see if Mezabarba can use some of her Muay Thai technique. Nice kick to the inside thigh from Julie. Hook to right hand from the Brazilian. Good double forearms guard against that high kick that is constantly coming in from Jenelyn Olsim since the opening bell.
Yeah, I'd like to see Julie start throwing a bit more of the kicks. You know, you can see how light on the feet Jenelyn is. She's moving in and out. There you go. She's trying that oblique kick right there. But she's just got to be a little bit more active with the legs. If she's only giving Jenelyn one target to kind of look at. And see, now Jenelyn actually starting to go a little bit lower with that leg kick, and that's smart, right? So Julie can't quite grab it the same way.
There was a nice check. She couldn't get hold of the kick, but she checked it well there to Mezabarba. Shoots in for a double, does Olsim.
30 seconds left.
See, you got to dig for underhooks. You can't just grab the head like that and attempt for a guillotine. It's too easy for Jenelyn just to clasp her hands and suck her down. And now Julie doesn't have the wall to work her way back up. Smart move by Jenelyn to circle off.
Final seconds of the opening 5 minutes of this atomweight contest. Olsim postures up, tries a couple of hammer fist strikes up the right.
Julie going for a possible heel hook right there. Looks like she's going Ashigarami into a leg entanglement, but it looked like Jenelyn immediately started to attack those legs too.
Into the first round, 10 minutes remaining. Make sure you check us out on social media at One Championship. Use the hashtag #1158.
Olha só, o que não pode deixar acontecer é isso. Primeira coisa, a Real sentiu a tua mão, ela tá botando você pra baixo para fazer pontuação. Eu quero você agora investindo na mão, na direita, pode fazer confiança. Ela sentiu já a tua mão, é só isso.
Just invest in the hand.
Entendeu? Tá se dando alguma coisa também? Confiança, porra.
Need confidence.
Primeiro round passou. É o primeiro round que a gente quer. Já aqueceu, vai entrar agora.
You have warm up.
Essa porra, vamos lá.
Corner of Mezabarba saying, you're all warmed up now, Julie. You've got to have confidence. Let the hands go. From inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium, fight number 2 of our lead card of 1/158, Tawanchai versus Larson. And this is Mezabarba versus Olsim.
I like the advice from Mezabarba's corner saying you're ready. It's time to start putting things together and really start putting that, especially the hand combinations. That's what we saw against Mei Yamaguchi. She wasn't afraid to enter the pocket and really put hand combinations together. Also, she mixed in the kicks a lot more too.
Olsim looking for that inside thigh. Will she start throwing the head kicks again as she did in the first round? Almost takes a wild hook from Julie Mezabarba. Overhand elbow and a step through knee from Mezabarba.
But now Julie went for a takedown too. She threw 2 wild punches, almost as a setup to shoot in there for that double leg. Or to stop Jenelyn's double leg.
Jenelyn, now the fabled Team Lakai in the Philippines that has produced so many great world champions, the likes of Kevin Bellignon, Edward Folayang, Joshua Parcio, Jaiha Eustaquio. This goes on.
Yeah, you know what that means, Michael? You got top-tier training partners every single day. You are in the gym with world champions. And you can see that Jenelyn has started to level up. She's started to improve her skills. She's rounding out her skill set. And we're seeing that with these takedowns. Now she's got the legs trapped, kind of going Habib style right here by triangling the legs. Going to slowly try to work her way up. But Julie needs to abandon this headlock, sort of this attempt at a guillotine, because Jenelyn's just going to be able to pop her head out, right? And then once she does, she's going to slowly start to advance her position. I like it with the legs triangled because now she can be a little bit more methodical in her approach and gaining an advantage in the position.
This is exactly where Jenelyn said she wanted to be, on the ground on top of Mezabarba. And Jenelyn telling us earlier in the week, a win here tonight, she'd like Jihin Radzawan as her next opponent.
Julie's got to get her hands out between, or her legs out of between the legs of Jenelyn. You can see her trying to get her left foot out. Now she's got it out. Now she can create a little bit of movement. There's the wall, walk back up to her feet. Good job by Julie Mezabarba to get back up to her feet, but again, Jenelyn shoots in. Now she's able to sprawl. Let's see if Jenelyn can turn the corner here and put her back down. I'd like to see Julie start to push down on the head and keep her back against that wall so she can keep herself upright and start to work her way back up. But she's given the position right here to Jenelyn. Good job.
Just momentarily losing her footing there. Good defense against the high kick again from Mezabarba. Back to center circle. Mezabarba maybe looking to counter with the right hand off that rear leg kick. There's the right hand from Mezabarba.
That was a good read, Michael. That was a nice job by Mezabarba to step off. She knew that was coming and to counter with that right hand.
Both women knocking on the door of the top 5 in this atomweight division, where number 5 ranked is the Shadow Cat Jihin Radzawan, Aliona Rasohinya number 4, Zumbawanga 3, Hamso Heave 2, and Stan Fairtex the number 1. Good overhand right there from Mezabarba.
As we pass the halfway point here, I'm expecting a possible takedown attempt coming from Jenelyn again. Especially now when she's, as soon as she gets close to the wall, she tries to shoot in and use the wall for a takedown. So that's something that Mezabarba's got to be wise to by now, is that every time she gets her back kind of close to that wall, like that warning track area, she knows that that takedown's going to come. And that time she was able to dig the underhooks, spin her around, and press her against the wall. Good IQ so far shown by Julie.
Counter right hand, spinning back fist there from Mezabarba. Of course, all eyes in this division are on the champion, Angela Lee, Queen Supremo, who tapped out Stan Fairtex to retain the title at 1X. Ooh, body kick just rammed into the upper left rib cage of Mezabarba.
Olsim's getting a little bit more desperate with her shots. She's starting to fade just a little bit. She needs to start putting hand combinations together and then enter into the shot. Julie's looking real sharp right now with that jab and utilizing also that uppercut as well. She's throwing the uppercut just to deter that takedown from coming at her.
That right hand is coming from a very strange angle from Mezabarba, and it's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's
like
not an overhand right, it's not quite a hook, it's something in between on a 45-degree angle, swinging to the jaw of Jenelyn.
Yeah, it's like she's trying to throw a baseball at Jenelyn's face.
10 seconds.
Fake there from Jenelyn.
Ooh, that was
right
nice.
hand down the tube.
And she led it with a parry, so that was really good. She was able to parry the right hand and then come back with the right hand.
Don't forget, folks, we aren't scored round by round, but rather as an overall contest. Let us know your thoughts. Hashtag 1158 after 10 minutes.
Nice little Superman punch there by Mezabarba. And then see, now she's starting to read these takedowns coming in, right? And now we're seeing better takedown defense coming from Mezabarba. But that was a nice right hand to left body kick thrown by Jenelyn, but a beautiful right hand from Julie.
Ba si defense mo ang nakalukay? Agwas-wasawas sa paminsan, blakem. Ya kastoy na nga de, blakem. Sabay ang bug, tinak. Jenelyn, kanyam na to yun, Nangabaka dito yun.
The genius Mark Sanjao in the corner of Jenelyn Olsim as we are ready to rock and roll into the third and final round of this atomweight contest. Circle door closes. Mezabarba of Brazil.
Ready to go?
Jenelyn Olsim of the Philippines.
Immediately they start coming out, trading jabs. Julie's starting to get a good read on the punches. See that little movement that she's doing? She's able to parry the punches. Look at this. She's catching and then countering.
Beautiful spinning back fist just behind the ear there from Mezabarba. At the end of the first round, Julie's corner said, you're warmed up now, get confidence, use your hands. And she did that in the second, especially employing the right hand.
Yeah, she has a really good read on what Jenelyn's starting to do. So Jenelyn needs to mix things up. And now she's starting to put combinations together, right? Look at that. Boom. Countering, going back and forth. Nice straight shot right down the middle.
Just catching the left orbital of Jenelyn Olsim. That right hand's a threat from Mezabarba. Jenelyn picks her off with one down the center of her own. Inside leg kick from the Filipina.
You know, this is an important match in the atomweight division, Michael. These were two semifinalists in the atomweight World Grand Prix. Both these ladies are really talented and are knocking at the door of the top 5. This is going to be a huge step forward for both these women in a heated division. That was good. Nice ability. See, this is where she gets into problems. When she starts grabbing that head, trying to threaten that guillotine, Jenelyn is able to get her hands clasped together and start that takedown process. Julie needs to sense some urgency right here. She needs to start moving. She does not want to sit down here for the next couple of minutes because these are just points that are scoring for Jenelyn, especially in this position. See how her legs are triangled like this? This is a really dominant position. Jenelyn might just choose to hold this spot and just eat some time up.
3 minutes 10 remaining of what has been a very close contest so far in the stand-up. Mezabarba very effective in the second round with the right hands. On the ground, it's been mostly Jenelyn Olsim, though. And as Mitch said, Mezabarba just trying to negate this. Olsim just peppering the body with those right hands. Maybe, as you said, grinding seconds off the clock here, Dragon.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. She just ate almost a minute off of the clock in a dominant position. The refs are going to see this as Jenelyn's advantage. You know, just because Julie is threatening with a headlock or a possible guillotine-looking attempt, it's not scoring, right? And these body shots are starting to touch her up. See how tight that lock is on those legs, too? She has the leg grapevine almost in a lockdown position, which is a hold you can kind of triangle your legs around and prevent your opponent from getting the legs out. And that triangle is not allowing Julie to go anywhere. She needs to let go of the head and urgently try to get back to her feet.
Which she does, tried to post up on the right arm. Now back to her feet, Mezabarba. Knee grunted behind it as well, did Julie. 2 minutes remaining now. Will Mezabarba keep it on the feet? Can Olsim take her down again? Chance for the elbow, perhaps. There it is from Mezabarba. And another one. Muay Thai from the Brazilian.
Good work inside that clinch for Mezabarba. Jenelyn did a good job to circle out, get back to center circle. Now she needs to let those hands go. I think this match is really close right now.
I would hate to be a judge on this one, Dragon. Fork right hand there from Mezabarba.
I mean, the takedowns have definitely scored for Jenelyn, but, you know, the strikes, you know, that superior striking kind of shown by Julie is there. She's able to defend, move, and then counter.
Haven't seen as many of those head kicks as we did early on in the fight from Jenelyn Olsim. Mezabarba on the front foot. Will she throw that right hand? Spinning back fist instead, but the forearm brought up just in time by Jenelyn.
Julie's doing a good job of catching the punches and then countering, but she doesn't have that same ability with the kicks of Jenelyn. Jenelyn's a little bit more effective with her kicking game than she is with her hands. That's where she needs to go with this last minute, is kicking, doing some damage with those kicks. And Julie needs to close that distance, get out of kicking range, and start putting those hand combinations together. Oh, ran into a knee.
Almost take that knee coming in there.
I think she did eat that knee, and that's what stopped this takedown. Julie's doing a good job of sprawling, has the overhook on that side, and works her way back up to her feet.
35 seconds on the clock now. This will be razor close. Mezabarba edging forward. You can hear Olsim, the key eyes from the Filipina.
That was a nice little two-kick combo right there, going to the legs, then to the head, and the push kick up the middle.
Overhand right, just tucks it over the top of the left forearm, does Mezabarba. Spinning back fist again. Olsim saw it coming. That almost side kick, wushu style there from Olsim. Mezabarba tried to get on the inside of it. Turning back kick there from Jenelyn. And we are going to the judges after a tremendous atomweight showdown. Folks, once again, who have you got? Hashtag 1158. Do you have it, Mezabarba? Do you have it, Jenelyn Olsim?
Good hand combinations thrown by Julie. That is a beautiful read into the spinning back fist. But these takedowns were successful for Jenelyn until Julie was able to scramble back up to her feet. Once she gets a little bit of space, she's able to start working. I like that little skip-in Superman punch, or Superwoman punch, I should say at this point. But beautiful hand combinations. Very entertaining matchup between two top atomweights.
Fists in the air for Mezabarba and Olsim. You know, I don't even want to call this one. It's going to be close. Judges' scores have been tabulated here, circle side.
What do you call this, Michael? Harder to pick than a broken nose? Yeah, this one's going to be close. I think the longer they take, the closer the match is. Both these ladies look spectacular, interesting. Good fight between two tough atomweights.
All right, Tom Lau is almost ready, but they're just triple checking and quadruple checking these scores. It must be razor close. I'm looking over the judges. They're with Dom Lau, and they are again just triple, quadruple, quintuple checking. Is that the word, quintuple? Is that a word, Mitch?
So.
It's a word now, it's official. Enter it. Bring Oxford Dictionary.
Write that down.
They've quintuple checked the scores. And they're still going. They what is it next? Sextupled? Sounds wrong. Let's go septupled.
How do you say it?
7 times.
What do you like? Who do you like? Who did more work for you?
Don't ask me to do that.
Put you on the spot. Get off the fence.
Olsim.
Come on, I'm always on the
Jenelyn
fence.
Olsim.
Ooh, tough. Is it
You know what?
takedowns? Is it
Whisker
takedowns?
close. By as much hair as I've got on my head, Jenelyn Olsim. And that's not, that's
The takedowns could have edged it, but the hands of
I
Julie
know.
were looking sharp, especially
Right,
there
now
in
Tom's
the final
making his way
five.
to the circle.
Making this anticipation build.
Oh, my goodness, okay. Now Tom Lau has our decision. Let's see who our winner is.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of Olsim. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Mezabarba. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision, Jenelyn